Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hey y'all, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on this video. I have just a relatively small haul to share with you guys. The first couple items were purchased from Blick and then Amazon, and then I think it's called the One and Only, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So I was wanting some new crackle paste. I wanted to try a couple different options, and I thought that I had ordered a third option as well, but I went back and checked my order and I did not. So I believe that I have used both of these in the past, but I want to do a compare and contrast and see, how they work when they go through a stencil, how they work when they're applied directly to a project, how they work when they air dry versus using a heat tool, that kind of thing. So I'm only going to use these two, so I hope that it'll be a fair comparison. I don't know why it would not, but that's what we've got. We've got Golden and Liquitex, two of the most common and popular brands to my knowledge. And then I have these Doc Martens. Now these are watercolor pigments, and aren't they glorious? I love that there's a black, white, and brown. A white, y'all, white. So again, these are watercolor pigments. These are not inks. These are not pastes. These are watercolor pigments. So they say fine art watercolor. I did see someone else, I think it's her name, Karen Campbell. She has a fantastic channel. I'll try to remember to link her downstairs. But she did a comparison with these and I think some acrylic inks, and she said they really behave much more like an acrylic ink than a watercolor. But we will swatch these out later and maybe do like the faux dip dye. I'm loving this teal. That is a stunning color. What do they call it? Ooh, my vision. Oh, that's a phthalo green. Okay. Let me see what this purple is called. Cobalt violet. Ooh. This is Gambogi. This is, oh, it's so tiny. Something yellow light. Hansa? Maybe Hansa yellow light. Anyway, we'll go into them a little bit deeper in a bit. That'll be in a separate video, but aren't they glorious? And it's not like I don't have any liquid watercolors. However, the ones that I have are from Brutus Monroe, and I feel like they are not light fast. Like, they have changed colors. They have a funky smell. The ones that I still like are, well, I'm not even going to go into all that right now. But we will be not doing a comparison with the Brutus Monroe, but just kind of maybe looking at both. I don't know, maybe that'll be two separate videos too. And I'm sorry I'm so undecided and kind of all over the place, but this is what I have. They are from Amazon. So I am excited. Now they have another one that's like circular and the bottles are larger. They're more like ink bottle. They're kind of that squatty with the dropper on top. But okay, so there we have. I'm very excited about those. Very excited. Now these are from One and Only Life Creations. So let me make sure I don't show my address, but One and Only Life. They're in Vancouver, Washington. And yeah, I have learned that they have typically some of the best prices on Stampers Anonymous. And I was perusing their site and I have never seen this one before. So $3.68, it's relatively older. I don't even know what number they're on now, but I love all these. They're kind of wallpaper-ish, kind of tile-ish. I love them. Love them. And I love that they're fragmented and just so good. I'm eager to play with those. Aren't they good, y'all? Look at that. And then I also got these tag ephemeras by All in Create. So let me go ahead and take them out. I have not opened them yet. I've not looked at them in depth. They are so good. I love all the layers and the details and the subtleties. I love that they have the QR codes for more inspiration, but aren't they gorgeous? Love the color combos on here, the greens and the rusts and the creams, and there's a little bit of like some teals in there. So good. All right, so we'll scooch those over. And then these I think are from Amazon as well. I got some cutting plates for my for my Gemini, obviously. These are not from Gemini, but they're from, oh, they are from Crafter's Companion. Oh, it's the next ones. I got some rubber embossing mats as well. They're over here. But these are, what I did not realize was these were cutting plates for double-sided dies. I've never heard of a double-sided die. So, I don't know. I'll have to dig in a little bit more as to how these are used. Look for that inspiration and that instruction. But that's not what I thought I was getting. But I'm going to keep them because I'm sure they'll come to use in some way at some time. But then I also got some rubber embossing mats. Now they are the exact same. My other one that I got for my, or with my Gemini Junior is, it's all messed up, like all messed up. So the learning curve, it sounds ridiculous if you have a Gemini, Gemini 2, Gemini Junior, whatever. If you have one and the learning curve wasn't steep for you, the fact that I have struggled so much might seem ridiculous, but I truly have struggled with this machine. But I'm hoping starting out with new plates and things, I can make appropriate sandwiches and maybe do a little bit more of that education and that learning before I use the machine, instead of just jumping in and trying to, I don't know, just try to do it blind. Because I think that's where I went wrong and I messed things up. But the machine is not messed up. It's just my plates and things. And again, my rubber mat is toe up, y'all. It's a mess. Now I do have some more, they're Pentel sign markers, I think. And they are coming from Blick. They have not arrived yet, but they are en route. And I will definitely share those with you guys. I actually held off on sharing these because I was hoping that those would arrive and I could share them all at the same time. But I will share them when they get here, and I will probably swatch them out just to play with them and get a feel for them and see what the colors really look like. So there we have it. I just want to give kind of an update on my room. So I got to a stopping point, and I have actually ordered a couple more bookcases. My son's going to be here today, and I'm going to ask him to help me move some furniture. I have a pegboard that is actually in my office because my office used to be my craft room, but I'm thinking about bringing that in here and repurposing that. And I'm going to get my son's opinion on furniture placement. And then with that, once the furniture placement is decided, then I'll know how to use the pegboard, if it's going to be on this wall right in front of me, or because I'm going to turn my desk this way, because this way is my big window and I want to face that way. And then behind me, I'll have my sewing desk. And then on this side, there'll be 4 bookcases. And if I leave the smaller, they're kind of dresser drawers. and I put them on either side of the window, then I think I'll put the pegboards above those. But if I leave my hutches where they're at, which is on either side of the window over here, and then I put the bookcases over here because I have two of them, and I make one long flat surface, then I'll put the pegboard above them. I'm also going to move both of my printers wherever I put the bookcases. The printers are going to sit on that because I have two different printers. Long story, not even going to go into it. But yeah, so I have some decisions to make about furniture placement and whatnot, because once I get this rearranged, that's going to be it. Like, this desk is not going to handle another move. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But once I get that done, right, I may just show you some updates on the furniture placement versus the whole room being finished, because I don't know that I'll ever truly get it finished. It's always, everywhere I've always had a crafty space has always been in a state of flux. It's never been fully finished. So we shall see. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking out my my little haul. I'm eager to do some comparing and contrasting with these, and some swatching of these, and then using them in different ways, and maybe doing a comparison with Brutus Monroe. I am going to go for now because I keep coming up with doorknob conversation topics, and I'm not going to do that to you anymore. Thanks for your patience, your love, and support, and until next time, mwah. This is Nancy, the Handy Scandy, and I'm out.